Alright, so I know nobody's gonna join this thing, but I'm just gonna talk about. Ooh. I dropped the phone. We'll close the door real quick. Alright. So I'm gonna just talk about, in general, detachment. Hold on, let me leave this here real quick. I gotta close it. I didn't even close it all the way. There we go. Alright. So let's talk detachment in general. So there's this idea that has been put around by the common spiritualist, the common philosopher, and this idea is that attachment is the root of all suffering, right? Now that's true in a way. If you are attached to something and then you lose it, even though you knew you were going to lose it, then, that's when emotions are sparked up or whatever. But what if detachment is not actually letting go, but it's more about acceptance of that one day you're going to lose pretty much everything through death, which is not even a real thing. But yeah, death, it's all a cycle of life and death, including like material items and crap. That's not forever. Nothing is forever. Here on earth, nothing is forever. So we have to take in the fact that nothing is forever and accept that. Once we accept that, I think that the real idea of detachment is looking at every situation that ever happens to you in a positive perspective. So let's take a family member death, for example. You have to not let go of it, but accept it, and then it'll go away, right? When you accept it, that's when you're able to move on to the next step, which is the next step. Damn, how did I forget? The next step is looking at it from a positive perspective, which will help in a lot of ways. Because, like, if you look at it from a positive perspective, automatically things are going to change, like, in terms of how you react, how everybody else is reacting around you and stuff. It's just, you got to look at it from that way, no matter what, to be honest. And that's pretty much how I grew up. I raised myself. It's like nobody ever told me that. I had to tell myself that, to stay positive no matter what. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, dude. I think that's the whole thing about attachment and detachment in general and acceptance. So I'll reiterate it again, like, to sum it up for this short video or whatever. But so a bad situation happens. According to your perspective, good and bad don't exist. They don't. You have a perspective of everything that is so-called good or bad. It's all perspective. Nothing is actually good or bad. Things just happen, right? Some things in our control, some things out of our control, right? But it's up to you to accept. Step one, accept what just happened. And step two, look at it from a positive perspective. That's the real detachment. What do y'all think? Leave a comment or a like or whatever. I'm out. Yeah.